Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all will be fine. Students, this is me, Bisma Salim, your English teacher. As you know that our second term has started, and yesterday we started unit number 5 of our English Cantab book, Keep Your Heart Open, which means that we should be very helpful to others, we should be generous. Yes, students, yesterday we read the first half of the lesson, and today we are going to read its next half. And for this purpose, here is a pre-reading activity for you people. Students, yesterday you have read that who was traveling in the mountains? And the answer is a wise woman was traveling in the mountains. What did the woman find near a stream? The woman found a precious stone near a stream. To whom she met the next day? She met a traveler the next day. The traveler was very dash. He was very hungry. What did the woman offer to hungry person? The woman offered food to the hungry person. The stone was very dash. The stone was very precious. This was all about our yesterday's lesson. So students, let's move towards today's lesson. Today we are going to read next half of unit number 5. Textbook page number 31. The traveler left rejoicing in his good fortune. It means that the traveler went away from there with great joy and considering him very lucky because he got that precious stone. He knew the stone was precious enough to make him rich for life. Yes, students, the traveler got the precious stone, and the stone was very expensive, so he thought that he can spend his whole life like a rich man. He thought about getting good clothes and a new house. Now as the traveler became rich, so he thought of getting good clothes and he was dreaming of a new furnished house. The precious stone was going to change his whole life. It means that the stone was so much costly, it was so expensive that stone can change the whole life of that traveler, and he thought of becoming a rich man. A few days later, it means that after a few days, he came back to return the stone to the wise woman. After a few days, he returned to the wise woman and he returned that stone back to her. And he said that, I have been thinking, he said, how valuable the stone is, but I give it back to you in the hope that you can give me something even more precious. The traveler said that, I know this stone is very valuable, the stone is very costly, but I am giving it back to you so that you can give me something even more precious. The traveler asked the lady something more precious even than that stone. He said that, give me what you have got within your soul that made you give me the stone. The traveler asked the wise woman that, what was in your heart, or what was you thinking, what was in your mind that you give me so much precious stone? Why you give me so much precious stone? What was in your heart and mind? What was you thinking when you give me your precious stone? The wise woman was very glad. Glad means happy. The wise woman became very happy. She advised the traveler. She told the traveler. She gave him a piece of advice that always be kind to others. She told the travelers to be kind to others. Help them in their time of need. She said that we should help others when they need us in their difficult time. Nobody will reward you for this but God. Students, here the word reward means to give anything in return. The wise woman told the traveler that no one can give us anything in return except Allah. And Allah will become happy when we help others. Allah will help us in difficult times. The reward from God is always more precious than any stone. The wise woman, said that the reward from God, the return from God is always more precious than any stone. This was all about today's lesson, and I hope all of you have learnt a moral lesson from the story, that is that we should always be kind to others and we should be helpful to others, so that Allah becomes happy and Allah helps those who help others. Okay, now students, there is a category of some parts of speech: noun, verb, and adjectives. Nouns are naming words, and here we are going to discuss some nouns in this part of the lesson. And the first word is traveler, woman, fortune, stone, and house. Next is verb. Verbs are action words, and here in this lesson the verbs are knew, thought, advised, give, came, and return. And last categories of adjectives. Adjectives are describing words, and the first adjective is good, next precious, next new, next wise, next valuable, and the last word is glad. Okay students, now here are some questions, and if you have read the lesson carefully, you will be able to understand and answer these questions. Question number 1 is, how was the traveler feeling after getting the precious stone? Question number 2 is, why did the traveler come back after few days? Question number 3 is, the traveler said, give me what you have got within your dash. Question number 4, the wise woman was very dash. Question number 5, what did the woman advise to the traveler? Students, now there is home task. What you people have to do, you have to do reading of this lesson, and there will be test of dictation. There will be oral test of reading, plus you have to learn dictation from workbook page number 36. Okay students, now it's time to leave. Allah Hafiz.